Ministry of Regional Development. Am I correct? Yeah, and he's going to speak about Czech experience in PPP, please.
Thank you very much. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, first of all I would like to thank the organizers for inviting us, and we are really glad that we can take a part in not only in this presentation but in all discussions that are very important. We already have a couple and we are looking forward to have. Of course, if afterwards after our presentations you would like to approach myself or approach Director of Tourism section who is present as well, please be free. We are really happy to be here. I would like to share in my short presentation our experiences and how we work together with enterprises and private partnership in Czech Republic. But before I go to our cooperation, I would like to shortly introduce how is tourism in the Czech Republic, how it's organized. We have on one side we have the administrative unit, and then we have the tourism management system. And of course, under administrative unit is our Czech Ministry for Regional Development. Then of course on a level of regions and then municipalities. We have on the Czech ministerial level we have Czech Tourism Agency, and then on the regional level regional tourism organizations, and on municipal level regional tourism organizations. Our tasks and at the ministry, we are a state administrative body for tourism, and we are represented, as I mentioned, by the tourism section. Our most important activities, as you can see on the first slide, we develop strategic and legislative tourism documents. We are launching and we hope to enforce or put in life law about tourism, which is missing in our structure. We hope that this law will bring on an improved organization management in tourism, and of course will set as well responsibilities, what's very important. And I think it even will bring efficiency and involvement of enterprises in the Czech Republic. Of course, our task is consumer protection, monitoring of development in tourism, of course, other tasks as we are a founder of the national destination company Czech Tourism. This Czech Tourism Agency is responsible for marketing towards other countries, marketing of Czech Republic, and we are responsible as well for implementation of tourism support programs, as we had last year or last couple of years. That was national program traveling for suitable for everyone. Let me mention a couple or few numbers from year 2011, and I would like to demonstrate that tourism is even for Czech Republic is a very strong part of the our GDP. I have to say that with the total number of guests, we had 12.9 million, and we reached the numbers of year 2007. And this clearly demonstrates that the tourism is able to recover very quickly after financial crisis, and is very flexible. If you look at the share of tourism in GDP, 2.7%, we achieved the longer trips abroad by Czechs as well, it's feel important as well. And out of the performance, we have average length of stay, three nights. Important number is if you look at the resident and non-residents, that we must not concentrate only on the incoming tourism, but of course for us is very important the domestic side as well. Now we get to national level, managing sustainable development in the Czech Republic. And of course, the general words about sustainable tourism we heard already. We are trying to as well, and we conduct sustainable tourism in Czech Republic. But sometimes we feel that we are hiding too much behind sustainable development, sustainable tourism. We feel that really that's economically strong with protection of the nature and with all the aspects. And I think that's the key. At the national level in Czech Republic, the Council for Sustainable Development, which we consider as a communication platform connecting key partners in governmental and non-governmental and private sectors, acts primarily as a coordinator. And the objective of the joint national working group for sustainable development is to develop stable and of course strong and long-term relationships that will enforce and enable long-term prospective cooperation. We can look at the national networking of activities of enterprises involved in green forms of tourism. As you can see on the slide, since 2002 we have 18 active tourist destinations, and they have been involved, and it features 500 plus certified local and regional enterprises. And of course we have associations of regional trademarks to enhance appreciation of local and regional products as well. At non-governmental and non-profit organizations, we have associations, clubs, schools that we consider this cooperation as crucial as well, and they cooperate and they are involved in the work and in the network and work with the aim of revitalizing tourism on individual regional levels. Czech tourism, as I mentioned, our agency pays attention to the public relations and marketing instruments as well to support examples of good practices in sustainable tourism development. We do support Eden initiative of the European Commission. We hope that Eden activity will take a second breath, if I'm correct, that we feel that little bit is on a downscale, so we hope that some change will come, that it will again be strong as used to. On my next slide, this is the regional level. This is the example of good practices in sustainable tourism development. You can see the regional trademark that we are using to attract to different regions. I didn't mention when I was showing the chart and the numbers of tourism that 70% of our incoming tourists stay in Prague, and of course our goal is to spread them and to show them the entire Czech Republic. So this is our very crucial task. On the regional level, examples of good practices that we have: building greenways, a system of creating natural and cultural heritage trails in the Czech Republic, of course under sustainable principles. We build these trails along the waterways. We have very famous ones. We cooperate with our foreign partners. Germany, very strong partner. We building trails along Elbe River, very famous, and of course we support as well Eurovelo. We have as well part of our work is as well in the iron mentioned that non-profit sector and other activities, we believe this is very important as well to involve non-profit sector. There are more than 4,000 non-governmental and non-profit organizations working in the Czech Republic. Of course, important partners are Czech Hiking Club, but it's a huge history. We have 37,000 kilometers of walking trails and 40,000 kilometers of cycling trails in Czech Republic. Of course, other good example is Environmental Partnership Foundation. The motto is Cyclist Welcome project to support cycling tourism, environmental and landscape protection, and of course youth environmental education centers that involves organic farms, information centers, and with interactive educational programs. And of course, some photographs from municipal level, as I mentioned. We hope that as tourism picked up from year 2011, we hope that it will remain at level. Of course, we must be prepared, and we are really glad that we can participate at such get-togethers as today, where we can create new contacts or improve our communications. I would like to thank you one more time for your attention. Thank you for the invitation, and enjoy the rest of our panel. Thank you.